Knowledge justifies authority. The KJ Global Channel. Lighting up the world, one mind at a time.
Series 5, The Machinery of Protection.
Episode 83. Ending discrimination by design. From prohibition to protection. Nearly every legal system on Earth already prohibits discrimination. The bans are written, signed, and celebrated. So why does discrimination remain one of the most common injuries a human being can suffer?
Today we confront a hard truth. A prohibition is not a protection. Banning a harm and ending it are two different projects by the end. You will see what it actually takes to move from a paper ban to a system that genuinely shields people from being treated as less.
Start with how discrimination really operates. It is rarely a signed confession.
It hides in a quiet rejection, a steeper hurdle, a pattern no single case reveals. A simple ban assumes discrimination announces itself, when in truth it disguises itself. That is why protection must be built, not merely declared.
You need bodies that can investigate, rules that let patterns be seen, and a path for the wronged person to be heard and believed without having to read the mind of the one who harmed them.
Now the architecture of real protection. First, clear law that names the protected grounds and forbids both open and hidden forms of unequal treatment. Second, institutions, equality commissions, complaint mechanisms, inspectors, with the power to investigate and the independence to act. Third, evidence rules fit for reality,
so that consistent patterns and unexplained disadvantage can count, not only a smoking gun. And fourth, real remedies, so that being wronged leads to repair and change behavior, not just sympathy. Prohibition says. Do not protection builds the machine that makes do not true. Look at how this plays out. A worker passed over again and again can rarely prove a single decision was biased, but an independent body examining the pattern can. A family quietly refused housing has no signed letter of rejection, but a tester program and a complaints process can expose what individuals cannot.
Where these mechanisms exist, the vulnerable have somewhere to go, and the powerful have a reason to change. Where they are absent, the ban is a sign on a door that is never enforced.
This matters because discrimination is not only a private wound.
It is a slow theft of a society's talent, trust, and unity.
Every person shut out for who they are is a contribution lost, and a citizen taught that the promise of equality was never meant for them. Building protection by design is how a society proves that its prohibition was sincere, that it meant to protect people, not merely to be seen disapproving of harm. So today, look for the machine, not just the rule. Pick one place that claims to be fair. A workplace, a service, an institution.
Ask, if someone were treated unequally here, where would they go? Who would investigate? And what would change? If there is no clear answer, you have found a prohibition with no protection behind it, and the first thing worth building.
A ban is a promise. Protection is the proof. Let us build the machinery that makes equality real, not just stated subscribe, and design it with us. This is KJ. Dignity is non-negotiable.